Hey guys, welcome to the new Global Education series where we delve into the dynamic realm of international education. Joining us today is our special guest, Mr. Lal Mohandan, the founder and managing director of City Harbour International School in Malaysia, a leading institution in the international education landscape. Before we begin our conversation with Mr. Mohandan, let's take a brief look at why international schools have surged in popularity. In recent years, the number of international schools in Malaysia and worldwide has skyrocketed, driven by a demand for top-notch education and enhanced opportunities. In 2020, Malaysia boasted 287 international schools, serving over 107,000 students, and this growth shows no sign of slowing. So, what's behind this surge in international education? International schools offer world-class learning and access to global opportunities. They emphasize strong partnerships between parents and educators, nurturing students in a supportive environment. These schools are dedicated to producing global citizens who value ethics, diversity, and sustainability. Moreover, they employ innovative teaching methods, making learning engaging and promoting a deeper understanding of the world. In Malaysia, not-for-profit international schools reinvest revenue to ensure quality education and facilities. The primary goal of these schools is to equip students for success in academics and life. As the international education landscape continues to evolve, parents and students are presented with a wealth of choices. The competition for places in top-tier institutions is growing, but it's crucial for parents to make informed decisions to shape their children's education journey and futures. Join us as we explore this captivating world with Mr. Mohandan and learn about the incredible journey of City Harbour International School in Malaysia. Mr. Mohandan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, Francis. Thank you for the opportunities. Hi, everyone.
Thank you very much. And thank you for the warm welcome I received when I visited your school just about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the visiting. Yeah, we are away from the major city. We are in a smaller city, but it's where our excitement started to set up a school in a smaller city, which is the place where maybe Mr. Francis, you witness yourself how the environment around is just the venue for them to start their early education, even for secondary especially. Yeah,
I was very impressed.
Yeah,
very impressing. Now, Mr. Lal, could you start by sharing the unique story of how City Harbour International School was founded and its journey to becoming the prestigious educational institution in Malaysia it is today?
Yeah, the unique story is going to be really unique. Yeah, honestly, we are a group of academicians, and I'm not from academic background. So, but basically, the whole idea is excitement. I said, I really feel that something education become more expensive, and we feel that something we need to do, or maybe how we can do something. So my academy said, let we start our own school. So I think I'm not really happy that getting the fees we paid and what we get in the school that's going to be even similar. There's only a private school, then we get the academy, and also we don't have anything more. It's just any other extra curriculum become it's just like that. So then we decided to open up a school like more adventure school. We want a school like a similar kind of more active based school. So because academy they can study anywhere, so that's where that we are looking in venue, and we are found out that it's a Manjung, that is our bound school. That's a Navy. That's when we feel, hey, this is a fantastic place where to have a school, and that's where we the born of City Harbour. So the born of City Harbour, that we want to set up a school where is closest to our bound school, closest to Navy, and closest to the seaside. And our sea is a very safe, and we don't have a very high wave, and we have 365 days summer. So, and we really want to do a school full of activity base, because talking about academy is everywhere. They can do it even homeschool nowadays. Even they can do it in any other schools. But it's going to be beyond academy, then they need a school where the venue really allowed to do all other activities simultaneously with the academy. So where we decided to have IGCSE school and same time we want to have adventure school, that's where the venue, where the City Harbour today. It's a lot of effort, but initially we want to do a setup a very small boutique school with a smaller venue like 5 acre with a 600 capacity or 500 capacity. But mandatory change, the government have the Malaysian, at that point of time, 2014, we have changes of mandatory that we need to only allow to set up, not allowed. We only giving a license when you have 1,000 people capacity school with a 5 acre, then we decided, okay, we are a bit ambitious that, hey, camp, never mind, let me set up a school for 1,000 people. So that's where you see that your visit, that is the campus of 168,000 square feet of build up with a 5 acre, with all the facilities, with the running track, field and track and basketball, all the facilities is there. We have for 20. So the excitement started because we want to do the adventure school. That is all about. So another part, we also want to having a just a duplication of RMC, Royal Military College. So we say we need to have some similar kind of marching ground. We want also have all these things. Then Navy become a very close partner of us. And we talked to our idea to set up a school there. Hey, that is the excitement that they're giving to us. Let we have it. And that's where their support is very, very important, giving us a lot of encouragement to have a school in Manjung.
To be honest, I felt the excitement that you are actually feeling when it comes to affordability of education, when it comes to keeping education relevant, when it comes to top tier education. This is a dream come true for a lot of students, so I was completely overwhelmed, and I was really impressed by your school.
Thank you.
Thank you for the warm reception that you have given me.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Muhindan, how does CHIS distinguish itself from other schools in Malaysia, particularly in terms of the blend of day school and boarding school concepts?
No, actually, we are the smaller city which to connect to all our facilities is very nearby. Of course, we do have about 3 minutes away from our boarding to our school. Is make us the journey is very so a lot of time saving in overall. It's not only that, is why we can show a difference that even though we meet our partners, the education partners like our bound, even if we go to the Navy, certain trainings and certain facilities, it's about all we connected with the 10 minutes. Even our nearby golf course are connected with the 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes time. So that is giving them children a lot of time savings. Most of the growing city, they take up a lot of time for them to travel one point to another point. So then we found out that is take up so much of children's time. So children stay in the boarding house, they're going to have a lot of time saving, and even the parents' times as well. And children have more time for them to revision, to pick up some sports, again, able to spend more time to master the sports whichever they want to. And academically, yes, that we have international teachers. At the same time, we have blended with local teachers. That also giving us a very convenient. The teachers also visit, after school, the teachers again visit for the tuitions or whatever. It's giving a lot of time saving. That is a major factor. All the big city, which most of the time they're facing the challenges to be reach out to another point, taking about 1 or 2 hours. But when it comes to City Harbour, that is everything in nearby one. That is more important things. And second, their children have less stress. They are less tired. They can able to giving a better excel or maybe better commitment to their the focus studies or also the focus sports. And that is the second thing. The third thing is where I always suggest the smaller city, the lesser distraction. Is no distraction from the other excitement of not say that it's like non-productive activities. So they go to big mall, they're spending with the children. That is all is needed, but we do have a mall there. But at the same time, there's lesser down their distraction. They can able to focus their objective in more to the sports and so other things. So City Harbour, we do have a boarding school. That is our primary model school level boarding and also for the secondary boarding and both primary we can start from age of 10 and primary secondary throughout until age of 12 year 12 and the day school is there. We cater for the nearby communities. We are always there's so much of the support from the nearby community that is the school can able to offer the options for the communities around here.
And I do understand in the boarding, if the students take up boarding, the people who are actually taking care of them are actually the teachers as well.
Yeah, the boarding teachers. That is called. We don't have a boarding, especially anybody boarding, but we have this called teacher warden. The teacher warden is give them a is another bounding where we created the special teachers for guiding them when after back to school, after back home, or after back to boarding. Then they have more better interactive. They can guide them for the subject matters, and they have a more quality interactive with the teachers, teacher warden, and also the students. So this is giving them a different quality in the communication, and immediately the children can able to address whatever the issues they're going through. And there's another important where we see that and the teacher know better than able to address them immediately and then there. But most of the time, the boarding is giving them not sometime all the time is giving them all the pleasant situations. Sometimes they have the stress, and we need to understand them where they are, and we really need to be guided them wherever they needed us. So this is by doing a trained teacher warden, giving them another confidence. Is not only for the children and also the parents. Then they're in a good hand. That is something we are so much what is called giving important that kind of the priorities. All these kind of important for the students, the mental and physical in the stress level, and all these things need to be monitored. Children be away from the parents many weeks or many months. This is all giving them another confidence. So it's end of the day is just how the bonding with the children's and the boarding teachers, and that is giving them a lot of excitement to day to day, the school in the school and after school. Yeah.
Right. And now I would like to touch on something which is rather important. Talk about discipline in school and, even in the boarding house. Can you elaborate on the stringent discipline and essential human values that are emphasized at City Harbour International School and how they actually contribute to the development of students?
Francis, but basically it's not about how strict we are, how stringent. Is actually children's are very special. They're very interesting, actually very easy to guide them. Honestly, City Harbour never apply anything very strict, but by doing activity, because the discipline cannot teach while in the classroom. Discipline cannot teach while at home. It's just not in the boarding house. Is by doing activities like, let's say, they involve in the sports. That's where they picked up the values. While they're learning some music, then they picked up the value from that. So that's where while doing some other homeworks, then we tell them how to do the methods. So again, it's not going to be it's about how strict we are. It's about how we guided them from the day one they enter our school. Then throughout with us, they are how we are bring them to the better situation. So every children are very unique and they're very intelligent children nowadays. And we are accordingly with their, understand them, their emotion. We are trying to guide them according with because our expert teachers know about the every children's emotion, and accordingly we manage. So I very strongly believe is about how engage them with time to time with the other activities in the same time in the classrooms and outside of the classrooms. Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate the outlook that you have, and the way you are not enforcing discipline, but rather you are guiding the students to find the right way. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
that is very
Now,
true. We cannot enforce. The children don't like that.
exactly.
We are is bound by they will be very emotion.
Right. Now, let's talk about creativity. What role does creativity play in the curriculum at City Harbour International School? And how does it help students think out of the box?
Okay, children are creative, very creative.
Mm,
And again, that's where I earlier said that we have to understand their strengths rather than we understand the weakness. But strength point when we accordingly we understand where they really the suit at. Maybe some people are very good in the music, then we emphasize music as we bring to them every time they picked up the preference music instrument, then we bring them to the next level. The engagement with the tournaments and engagement with some state level tournament, whichever the tournament have it in the particular subject matter, we bring them to the kind of engagement. Up to the national level, international level, that is always this engagements take place. But another one, the talking about another area of understand their strength, we are not even the weaker part of the side. We are trying to make sure some children are not good in the core area, the subject area like mathematics, science. There are some situation they are not really so excited about it. So we have applied some other methods which we are apply just to make sure they are also excited about the particular subject matter until they like, or because that is something is very important for them to complete the O level. So we're guiding them where is the to make sure they scored well and so something like that. But ultimately we are focused on the both other side, like the strengthened part. They make sure they do it well, they do it better, or they can do a world-class level of performance. In the same time, come back on the other weaker part, maybe we trying to be guiding them especially, or sometimes the additional classes is might be held them. So the City Harbour very, very focused in certain situation to really they need some additional classes. We are always giving them additional classes for them to knowing whatever they need to know, that we really make them master where the weakness part of the certain subject matter. But overall, there is no weak or strength, but make sure we understand them their long-term objective. By knowing the objective, we are guiding them towards the excellent continuously. That's called a continue never ending improvement, because it's no called excellent or maybe the best yet until is never best yet to come. So they need to be continue make sure they are giving them the best all the activity they involve, and then keep we are giving them the guidance and expertise throughout the journey with City Harbour.
right. With City Harbour, I'm sure the students will be in very, very good hands. Now, let's discuss the international perspective at CHIS. How does it promote diversity and cultural appreciation among students?
Yeah, the very unique, we do have at the moment we have 9 nationalities around with our 9 nationalities in City Harbour now, and we continue having more, because after COVID we are very successfully having a lot of international inquiries that for City Harbour, because some of them really want the children to expose this kind of learning environment, especially closest to the outward bound, all the activity-based, sailing, golf, and all the sports blended educations. And currently we have 9 international communities we are in our school. This giving them a children another excitement. Always is it's never happened in anything like in commonly in a public school. And that's where the parents wants this way, one. And second, we are so much excited to be giving the not say encouragement. We say that is our strongest point. The international school only place where you can able to able to get it this kind of the diversity for the childrens, where they can able to have a different native and country language, all give them networks, which giving them in the later part of their age is giving them a lot of friends all over the world. That's where the global citizens come from. So that is another unique way in the City Harbour, which we have quite many. In the future, might be more nationality in throughout the Asia, even outside of the Asia. There's quite many be coming over. So it's also another learning curve, and they are be learning from each other. This might be a very interesting one, and not only that, by learning language. That is another interesting where they also learn language. They're learning understanding culture, the celebrations. That is something as a beyond academy. That's where the beyond academy where we cannot know it's not teaching, it's but we are living together, we're enjoying together, celebrate together. That is interesting where in international school or maybe in City Harbour. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Now, Mr. Mohundan, could you share some examples of how City Harbour International School prepares students for their future careers through experiential learning and STEM-themed guidance?
Yeah. This is, we have to start from the day one they come to us. That's where we understand their future goal, their ambition, and what they want. But there's always a subject to change every year. In the initial stage of primary area, then they always they have a dream to be a policeman, they're all a uniform, and they want to be army, the air force, they want to be in a navy, but slowly they change to want to be a doctor, dentist, and many other professions they always excited about. But these things getting more emphasized when they come to year 9 or year 12, year 10, closest to the O level, where they're going to, especially year 9 and or maybe in the secondary, lower secondary and upper secondary, we're trying to tell them what they want to be. Or maybe either they have option to study science stream, or they want to continue with the science subjects, or they want to go for arts. Oh, that's where the decision comes very seriously. That's where they're going to choose, the students going to be choose. So that is our career guidance. Continuously, we are guiding them. And our specialized teacher, we understand them where their strength. They're more in a science person, then we encourage them to go into science. In the future, they want to be anything in the science subject, or they want to be doctor, or whatever. Otherwise, they are going in arts or something like that. So nowadays, children are a bit clear when they come to that near to the age. They're very clear. But of course, our expert teacher will be giving them all the guidance. That's one. Not only that, we are also bringing some of the experts, and which various industries always is happen when towards the end of the year 9, they always hear from all the career experts, not only careers, but those are profession. We are bringing to give them some talks, sharing about the industry change, how the industry. So there is many other industry players are ready to come and share their thoughts about the future about the career and so on. And that is where we are very informed, or maybe we are guiding them time to time, and with our our programs, giving them a lot of guidance. So the option is the students, is the options, and decisions from the students, but we are giving them the option on the training, guidance, seminars. We are bringing them industry visits, and all these things, giving them some exposure for their decision making. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Mohandan. With that, we have come to the end of part one of this insightful exploration of City Harbour International School and the ever-evolving landscape of international education with Mr. Lal Mohandan, founder and managing director of CHIS. Get ready to uncover the advanced facilities and features that make CHIS stand out, aligning its mission to humanize academia with the evolving needs of the 21st century scholars and the crucial role of technology in creating a meaningful learning environment. All that and more when we come back in part two. In the meantime, if you have any questions or thoughts you would like to share, please leave them in the comments below. And remember to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with our ever-evolving exploration of the international education scene. I'm Francis Michael, and I look forward to welcoming you back for the second part of this interview with City Harbour International School. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and we'll be back real soon.